All I'm saying, bro, I'm out of these Jones. Maybe next week. I ain't got one today. Welcome to the Outlet Pass.
Yourself, and what would you like people to know about you?
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
He's right there.
Hey,
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 8 of the Outlet Pass, where we talk about basketball and only basketball. So today, Deas, you know what I'm saying?
What?
That's Deas. I'm Gus.
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't be any confusion at this point, but
Everybody knows.
right.
Everybody don't know us.
Yeah, everybody don't know us, but you know what it is. So just to start off the show, give a quick update with the NBA because it's off season, still like Corona off season, so it's like a bunch of confusion going on.
People still getting acclimated with their families, man.
Yeah, bro. Like just leaving the bubble, like still like, all right, bet I missed a lot of time with you. Some of the people didn't even bring their families to the bubble.
Yeah.
Like some people did, but there's others that didn't.
They chose not to.
Jimmy Butler, I know he was outspoken. He said he wasn't bringing nobody because he's like, I'm here on business. So and I respect it because hey, he got to the finals.
It worked.
Listen, he got some big money coming his way next contract. Like
Definitely.
so, but the update is so Adam Silver actually sent an email, memo, whatever, to the general managers, owners, saying they're running out of time.
To start the season.
Yeah. So the proposed date, as we talked about before, was December 22nd. But a lot of players is not feeling that. And I think
it's way too early.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we talked about that last week, and my mind is still very set on that. Like, it's way too early.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny is that I think Adam Silver is that like a respectable commissioner, and I don't think he's forcing it.
Nah.
I think he's very much so like, hey, look,
He's throwing it out there,
we're gonna lose $1 billion if we don't.
basically.
So just understand, players. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want to sit, but it's going to hurt us.
Yeah, it's going to come out of their pocket, players' pocket.
Yeah,
Definitely.
in the next few years. They talked this article I saw. It had talking with Danny Green, and Danny Green was like going over the players on the Lakers. He was like, "There's no way I see LeBron, who just finished year 17, Dwight, old head, Rondo, old head,
Basically, veterans. That
yeah, the veterans
played late into the bubble.
Exactly. They're going to sit a month. He said.
Exactly.
Some people might sit the year. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, granted, not like LeBron, but
Not the whole year.
not the whole year.
That's
Dwight
stretching
likes making statements.
he
So
said
does
that.
Kyrie. No, I'm just saying
Oh.
like they like. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna speak for what I believe in.
I think he's trying to get money right now. Like somebody like Dwight,
yeah.
after coming off did he have veterans minimum with the Lakers?
I don't think he had a veterans minimum.
He didn't get paid what he deserved.
I mean, he got paid what he deserved
He's
at
going
the
to
time.
get a check now.
He overproduced, but he at the time what he was worth. Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he was worth that little at the time.
no.
I think he went there ring chasing. He got his ring.
He signed a 1 year, $2.5 million, all guaranteed.
Yeah, this is Dwight Howard. 2.5 mil.
He had to prove himself.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? He did. Like, and now
I
he
don't
going
think
he gonna get a check.
Yeah.
He'll probably get like
For sure.
a 3-year. I want to say 70, but I'm not sure if somebody's willing to invest 70 in him for 3 years.
Not 3 years, but he's definitely going to get. He's going to get something, man.
He should get at least 15, like close to 15 a year, 10 a year. 2 years, 18 mil.
I think he might leave, go to the Clippers.
Love to see it.
That'd be crazy.
Love to see it. But back to what we were just saying. So yeah, like I think that Danny Green brings up a great point. Like, dude's not playing in that. Like they're not doing that. And as we said, it would be a big hit on the NBA. But Adam Silver also talked about how like that's going to come, whether it be from players' paychecks, it's going to come from
The owners.
Yeah, I saw actually. I saw something today.
The owners are not going to want to give up their money though.
You don't think
They
so?
never do.
Yeah, no, they never do.
They make it come from players.
Yeah, it's a very interesting. I saw something today. I'm trying to pull it up. About so they talk about reduced 72 game season. They talked about adding stuff with like another play-in tournament for the Eastern and Western Conference playoffs. They also talked about, and I can't find it. I don't know if there was this article, but they were talking about like the gambling and all that stuff of taxing that more. I don't know how it works now. I wish I could pull it up. But yeah, so it's just interesting. They're basically like, look, if we start January 18th or whatever around MLK or whatever in January, we're gonna have to figure out how we're about to make this money back.
I mean, you gamble. Are you gonna like that if they start texting you?
I mean,
If you win?
I don't really understand how it will work because I don't really get taxed now.
What if they take a percentage of the money that you win?
I mean, that would change the whole game. Like, that would change the whole game with the odds and stuff like that. Because, like, yeah, that would just change. I mean, that would change the whole game. But at that point, you have to look for
I think
just
they're
bigger.
just throwing out ideas.
But see, they'll get a lot of people because at that point, you're going to look for bigger winnings. You're not going to be on some like, all right, I'm going to put $5 on this to win 15. Now you're like, all right,
Yeah,
but I got to
yeah.
put $10 on
To
this
make up the
joint
extra
to
money.
make to make up the extra tax that they doing. So I think it makes sense from a psychological point. They definitely going to get a lot of people with that. Not me. I not new. I'll just bet
That'd
the
be
homies.
crazy.
I bet the homies for a straight up bet instead. But yeah, that's just the update of where things are at now. So that's interesting. We're gonna jump right into the verses. Like right into the verses. Last week we did Chris Middleton, CJ McCollum. This week, two kind of they're veterans at this point. They're definitely veterans, not seasoned veterans. But
5-6 years in the league.
yeah. So I mean, I think they just earned the veterans type title.
They've
we
been
got
there before.
Yeah, we got some young guys. Interesting enough, we got teammates. So we got Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Yeah, so I mean, I think Jayson Tatum is the best young bull out here in the NBA.
Even over Luka?
Okay, I don't know why I made that statement.
Whoa.
Let me say, I should say this. Before last season, I definitely felt he was the best young bull. Now with Luka, it is like, crazy. But I'll probably say then Tatum, as far, in my opinion, of just young bulls and their style of play. And the reason I take Tatum over Brown is because, so Tatum has been doing this since his rookie year. Since his rookie year, he's been showing us a lot of potential, showing us a lot of light. He came out same time as Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell, and a lot of other people were getting that rookie, watch this guy. And Tatum, in my eyes, has been the most consistent of those players, not just Ben and Donovan, but all those guys. He's been the most consistent at a high level. And when it comes to the young players in the NBA, he by far, in my eyes, outside of Luka, shows the most potential.
As far as what, offensive?
Yeah,
offensively?
I think defensively, I'm not going to expect him to be a top 10 defender in the league.
Right.
But what I will say is his defense is really good, but I think his offense and his mentality and confidence when he plays in the game, he's probably one of very few players in the NBA that I will say that from watching Kobe, Tatum has that Mamba mentality in the way he plays. And the skill set that he tries to use, his moves a lot of times mimic the likes of Kobe.
Yeah, he's a great finesse player. But I like Jaylen Brown over it. I think he has a higher ceiling than Jayson Tatum does.
And why do you think that? Because that's a very interesting, because Jayson Tatum I feel like is known as a person that has a high ceiling. So Jaylen Brown's ceiling must be super high.
Yeah, but I think Jayson Tatum, we're almost seeing his ceiling. I mean, how much better can he get? He's great at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He can, I guess, get more efficient at it. But he's not as great as a defender as you think he is. He lacks on defense. He doesn't get back on transition. Jaylen Brown, on the other hand, definitely he's known as a defender.
Mm-hmm.
Came up as a defender. Offense is coming around. He can be an ISO scorer, get to the bucket. He's dominant, physical,
Mm-hmm.
athletic, more athletic, and I like that when you need a good player on your team. He's a great two-way player. So I think I compare him to Kawhi actually, because Kawhi was drafted as a defensive player. Offensive came around. Now he's the best.
This is a lot of praise going into one versus.
Now he's the best. Now he's the best two-way player in the league, Kawhi.
Yeah.
Why can't Jaylen Brown, his offense, come around to his defense, which is already is?
So, and I don't want to take away from the culture of the verses, but could you just imagine if Jayson Tatum does pan out to be somewhat of a Kobe, and Jaylen Brown turns out to be a Kawhi, and they stay on the same team?
Oh my!
But back
goodness.
to that would be so that would be so nasty, bro. Honestly, bro, they might win.
Them two together,
bro. They will probably win at least 2-3 chips. Both of them last season had their best season ever in their careers. Jaylen Brown averaged 26-2, and then 1 steal. Tatum averaged 23, 7, 3, and 1 steal. Those numbers are just going to keep going up for both of them.
Mm-hmm. But you got to look at how their roles are different on the team.
So it's funny. So here's the thing. I agree with you. I think that going into the season, it was supposed to be a Jayson Tatum or Kemba at the first scoring priority, and then the other at the second scoring priority, and then Jaylen Brown.
Still have Gordon Hayward in there too.
I think they definitely expected more from Jaylen Brown than Gordon Hayward.
At this point, yeah.
So I think the reality is at the end of the season, though, and especially in the playoffs, I think it clicked for Jaylen Brown that he's higher than Kemba on that priority list. He's under Jayson Tatum, so yes, they expect more from Jayson Tatum, but I mean, it's not like Jaylen Brown's not putting up shots. It's not like he's
that's why I said their roles are different. They definitely look for Jayson Tatum to score more. They run the offense through Tatum, and Jaylen Brown just gets his as the offense goes.
I mean, and okay, so you're saying that because of so I mean, yeah, so Tatum averages like 3 more shots per game, so he definitely is, and obviously from watching basketball, you can obviously tell he's expected more of.
Mm-hmm. On the offensive end.
Yeah, and Jaylen Brown does have a higher field goal percentage, but the way I see it is that like so Jaylen Brown is also a year older than Jayson Tatum, and it's the same team, so it's not like there's really any dynamics of like, oh well, this guy's in some conference, this guy got other. They're the exact same team. Jaylen Brown's rookie year, it was just like he was just there type. You know what I'm saying? Sophomore year, he played great. He had a big jump. Mm-hmm. But Jaylen Brown from day one came in balling with the confidence. And I don't think I think that Jayson Tatum's rookie year, I think he took that from what Jaylen Brown was supposed to be. Like, I think Jaylen Brown was supposed to be higher on that list of scoring priority that year. Jayson Tatum came in and said, look, I'm better, and took that joint. So as much as Jaylen Brown progresses, which he will, mm-hmm. he definitely will, I think Jayson Tatum is going to progress right along with them because they are teammates, so they are seeing each other, and I'm sure they're comparing each other.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying Jayson Tatum's bad or anything.
No.
But as far as the ceiling goes, when you need a two-way person mm-hmm. who can do defense and offense, they're always the most elite players in the league.
So you think that Jayson Tatum is basically going to progress at offense, stay stagnant really at defense, and Jaylen Brown is going to progress both? Essentially. He's going to progress at offense and defense.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and Jayson Tatum is just going to progress at offense. Or he's just not going to progress as good on defense?
I think he can raise his offense a little bit, of course, but
Yeah. But his offense, you think his offense is stagnant? It's like it's not going no more.
he can go a little higher.
So are you referring to his skill set that he has, or are you referring to his like his numbers? Like he averaged 23 last year. So are you saying that he's not going to really get past?
No, I think he's going to get up to his career. What is his career right now?
I mean, after what, 3 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after 3 seasons, he's at 17.
I think at a career he can average around what he averaged last year, 23, 24.
Okay, so that means he's going to have probably a couple seasons of like 26, 27.
Definitely, yeah. 20,
Okay.
yeah.
I was just trying to figure out where. And for Jaylen Brown, you think he's going to be at that kind of same number as far as points?
Jaylen Brown can average what? Career-wise?
Right now for his career, he averages 13. Granted, his rookie year completely threw him off.
Exactly. So, if he progresses at this rate, he can average at least. How
about this?
He can bring it up to 20, 22.
Okay.
For his career.
So, if you
but he also has offensive. I mean, he also has a defensive side that he's bringing with him.
Right. So if you do just those 3 seasons that Jayson Tatum was there, he averaged 15.
Mm-hmm.
So Tatum averaged 17. He averaged 15. I just think that if they stay teammates, this is going to be the natural progression of what it is because they're going to expect more from Tatum.
Yeah.
Now maybe Jaylen Brown gets his own team one day. If he's like, look, I want to be the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no reason for that because if they're going to pan out to be Kobe. Bro, if they pan out to be Kobe and Kawhi, you want to talk about an unbalanced NBA again.
That's in the Eastern Conference now.
And the thing is, they won't have to pay them crazy amount because they from there.
They're definitely getting paid, bro.
No, I'm saying they getting paid, but I'm saying they're from there. So it's like their contracts. I don't know what their contracts are now, but their contract's not gonna be too crazy. I feel like when people go somewhere else, that's when they be like, "Oh, you want me to come here? Oh, I bet you really gotta pay."
Right. Take advantage.
No, for sure.
Doing the same thing.
No, for sure. That's what you do. No, that's definitely what you do. But yeah, so I mean, that's what it is. Last week we talked about how when we look at the verses, it's like if we had to pick one player to start our team, who we pick. So there's obviously a lot of factors that go into that. So, for me it was Jayson Tatum. For Deas it was Jaylen Brown. I think this one was interesting because they're 2 young guys, so they really don't have the careers that we've been looking at. We've been looking at like 19-year, 15-year careers. So
switch it up this time.
Yeah, and I think this was fun because we're really just talking about potential. So if they do turn out, I'm not getting over that. That was crazy. If they do turn out to be Kobe and Kawhi, just know you heard it here first on Outlet Pass, episode 8. You heard it here first. But no, so I saw this other thing that was pretty interesting, and it talked about it's just a side note. It was a meme, but not a meme. It was a fact that Steph and John Wall are the only active players that have been loyal with their team for 10 years.
When John Wall gets back this year,
I think he's gonna go crazy.
Definitely.
Bro, he ain't playing like 2 years, bro.
Definitely.
I mean, I've seen him in the gym balling on Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley can ball. I don't know why you said that.
Let me adjust that stat. I meant to say the team, they've been... See, this is why I just be... See, this is what happens when you improv something. You know what I'm saying? You go off the script to remember the fact. It was, they've been with their team for over 10 years with the team that drafted them. That's what it was.
What did you say?
I said, you remember the stat I was showing you about how John Wall and Steph Curry are the only active players that have been with their team for more than, with the team that drafted them for more than 10 years?
Right. What did you say, though?
Oh, what did I say before? I didn't add the drafted part. I said the only active player that were with the team for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, it was supposed
That's
to
their
be.
team.
Yeah. I mean, the loyalty is nuts. The loyalty is definitely nuts. But speaking of loyalty being nuts, you got Russell Westbrook. And, bro, I was just thinking about that MVP season and how how much he snapped, bro. That whole season, he snapped.
It was something wrong with him that season.
Like,
I don't know what it was. I don't know what got into him.
I mean, KD left. He had something to say.
He said it. Well, for that season.
I mean, bro, I think what he did is like, it was great. People obviously know it was great, but it really sparked something. I mean, the man had, after that, he had 3 straight seasons.
It shows how great of an individual player he is, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. And that's all I'm saying. He's obviously not a great team
it's
player.
Not taking him anywhere. I wish it would. I'm sorry, bro. This is not what you wanted. I wish it would, though. It's not.
Are you saying he'll never win a ring?
He might not. He might not. He might not. I'm sorry.
He's definitely not winning Houston.
Of course, I like Russell Westbrook, but his playing style is just not. It's not what it is. I wouldn't pick that on my team.
We wouldn't pick that.
The shot selection.
Shot selection is terrible.
I can't do it.
Yo, this is crazy because
Imagine
this
running up
segment
the
was
court,
supposed to be
he's
how
wide
good.
open. I know, and I said I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to be
But
like
now
that.
you got me over here like, damn, he really be drawing like.
It's crazy. So, like I would expect that type of season from Russ.
I think that
If
so
anybody
here's the
could
thing.
do it.
So here's the thing. This is what I will say. I think from a standpoint of like, if I'm a coach, if I'm a teammate, like, it's like, bro, yeah, you did have a great individual season, but that absolutely positively got us nowhere.
We're still here.
We're still here from day one. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't get no better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that's the same season that they just made the playoffs because he hit a buzzer beater against the Nuggets.
That was the last game.
The last game, yeah, and that was the joint that he to put them in the playoffs. So no, it wasn't the 2020.
It's like 50-point triple double.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, something like that. 2020 was when Nipsey.
I think that was versus Suns. The 50-point triple double was Nuggets.
Nah, I just remember it was the last game of the season.
It was the buzzer beater shot by like half court, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I gotta find this joint.
Buzzer beater 3.
Denver Nuggets.
It was Nuggets.
Yeah.
That shot was crazy though.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts because that's what put them in the playoffs.
Right.
So it's just like, it's just crazy to think that, like, bro, that really got them nowhere.
Fighting.
Though.
Yeah. They were fighting to get the playoffs.
Yeah, like that really got them nowhere, and I just think that people do knock Russ because it's like, as a team player, his team hasn't gotten nowhere, so you can't really say, oh, I'm this valuable to a team. No, you're just that good. But I will say, at the end of the day, I can't knock 3 straight seasons of triple doubles.
Of course not.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, show love, to the OG back in the day for doing it. But, like, Russ did it 3 straight times. 3 straight times is kind of crazy.
Who was on those teams? They had Paul George on one of them teams?
Well, the first season.
Carmelo?
No. Bro, the first season he just had Oladipo. He had Sabonis, but that was a young Sabonis. It was a rookie year. That wasn't.
I'm just talking about his running mates.
Oh, overall, you had Oladipo, you had Paul George, Melo, Dennis Schroeder. He is Schroeder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Jackson, I believe.
No, not during the 3. Reggie Jackson been going Pistons.
A young Jeremy Grant. I mean, not a young Jeremy Grant, but Jeremy Grant that was like wasn't Jeremy Grant yet.
Yeah.
Patrick Patterson, Steven Adams, Raymond Felton. Jesus.
So I'm guessing he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah. No, that's funny. Yeah, no, he definitely had to do that. But like that season, bro, Like he was wilding, bro. That when he won the MVP, I think that everyone kind of, I want to say that almost would put him in the spotlight, in the sense of like what he's capable of, because you also got to keep in mind he led the league in scoring. He averaged 32 a game that season, and broke the record for how many triple doubles. 42 on the season.
Think me, Luka can touch that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Luka, bro. If
42 is half the season. I don't know. That's crazy.
More. Yeah.
That's crazy. You play, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's a triple double every other game.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that might be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, bro. Like he just snapped, and I think people definitely you got to put the respect on at the end of the day of that game. Like, you know what I'm saying. But just
last shot, you giving it to Russ?
I mean, no. Well, who else is my second player? Like Dennis Schroeder? Like, who's my other options here?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
On that team,
Giving it to Russ?
No, Paul George. I'll give it to Paul George over Russ. But I mean, it is what it is. But nah, so one thing I do like about the offseason every year is that they unveil the new uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
So this year they started unveiling them, Jones. So first saw the Hawks. So the Hawks actually announced a partnership with the state of Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay.
So that's pretty interesting. So they have these jerseys that say literally just MLK. That's dope.
I like that, John.
Yeah, it's dope. It's definitely a dope joint. Like I definitely would give a shout out with that. Go to this joint. Yeah, this joint right here. Go to this joint. So the Nets. I'm sorry. Yo, I be drunk. So the Hornets. The Hornets got new uniforms too, kind of like the old school Hornets Jones.
Yeah.
You don't like them?
I think a lot of teams are going to try to go back old school now.
Yeah.
Retro.
Yeah, no, for sure. Speaking of.
Yeah.
And we'll get right into the flowers because the actual person we talked to played for both of these teams. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Layup, fillet. And he played during this time. No, I draw.
Damn, bro. Every time.
All right. Yeah. So then the Warriors.
What? Yo, like
the Warriors got this joint. So that's I like it though. I like that one. I like it.
What's these Oregon joints?
Go back up. What is on Steph Curry head?
That's a roadmap.
Yo, bro, you stupid. Bro, you are stupid, bro. But yeah, these so when I first saw these Portland Jones, I thought my screen was just dirty and I thought that was black. But that's doo-doo brown.
That's brown?
Yes, bro. Yes, dude, that's brown, bro. It says the unique beauty of Oregon's landscape, as well as acknowledging and honoring the tribal nations through what is now considered Oregon, who have called this land their home from the beginning.
So where does it tell you it's brown at?
You can't. Look at it.
It's like a faded black.
It's brown, bro.
I don't know what brown you look at.
Let me know what y'all think. I'm pretty sure that's brown. And it's crazy because I got into it with my chat because I said it was black too. And I was like, oh no, it's just like a little fade. And everybody was like, bro, it's brown. And I think it's brown, bro. Mm. But so then you got the Raptors. Which North are you? Oh, they got a little video. Hold up.
Drake probably made this.
Marked by triumph, but always hungry.
They look like the OVO jerseys.
Stand still, don't get
yeah.
fed. This is where the outsiders become icons.
Kyle Lowry be so hyped. Shout out to Philly.
Right. That shot was crazy.
Very.
at the top of our lungs from the top of the tower.
Hold on.
We made this our game, our city's game. Here, pride don't shed. In our heart, it's passed on, not past tense. This is the mini, repping One North. The proud,
Ooh, okay.
the defiant. We got many faces. Which North are you?
It's not bad. Shout out to them for having the video though.
They look like the OVO jerseys.
Facts. But the last uniform is the Nets. The Nets.
They look like snow cones.
Yeah, I don't know
Like
who,
a slurricane.
I don't know who decided to. They said they used to wear this back in the 90 and 91 season.
They look like the barbershop sign.
They look like Dixie cups.
Yo, these Jones is nah.
These Jones is trash. And Kyrie looks so hey. Kyrie probably was like, yo, I got an idea. He was excited for this.
Like,
joint.
what's the background motivation for these jerseys?
From Jersey to Brooklyn and back again. And then look at
And
their
they're
court.
making
Nah, bro, that's not it. But that goes into how creative and interesting this team is. Like
a lot of personality.
a lot of personality. KD has a loud personality. Well, he is a quiet but loud.
Mm-hmm.
Once he got exposed for the burner account,
Yeah,
he had to be like, all right, I'm gonna speak up and act like I'm not just saying it behind a computer screen.
KD talks, Kyrie talks.
And then you have like Steve Nash, who's not really a loud spoken. But then you got Amari Stoudemire as an assistant coach, and then Mike D'Antoni as an assistant coach.
And they hired Ime Udoka
Yeah,
from the Spurs.
yeah. So I don't really know what's going on here.
He was a 3-point shooter.
I mean, I
Might have to get some Ime Udoka might have to get some flowers.
you better go to the floral shop. What is it called? Florist.
There you go.
Shows you how many times I've been to the flower shop.
Get
Florist.
your girl no flowers.
I think that the Nets. I personally am not sold on the Nets. To be 100, I'm not sold on the Nets. I think that the Nets. I don't think they're gonna represent the East, and I don't think they'll do that because their personalities will just clash and it won't work.
Why? That's crazy.
Because it's like I feel like it's gonna be a battle of like whose team is it, the coach or the players. Just because I feel like KD and Kyrie gonna be on something. This is our team. After Kyrie's statement about them not needing a coach, I just think that would rub me wrong if I was a coach.
I think they're all going to be able to come together in one way.
Do you think it will happen first season, or do you think it will take a couple seasons?
Nah, I mean, this first season is going to be weird because of all the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be an excuse as to why they can't come together. KD and Kyrie are already close for one.
So what do you expect now?
And I'm expecting good things. They're already a great team.
But what is
they
good?
go down when Kyrie plays, which is crazy. But now Kyrie has an elite running mate next to him.
Yeah.
So I see how that worked out with LeBron. I don't see why it can't work out with KD. KD played with Steph. Kyrie played with Bron. They both played with
Yeah, but I think it's a different style, like personalities.
each other's types before.
They play with each other's types on the court, but I think the personalities.
That has nothing to do with what happens on the court. Because Shaq
How?
and Kobe didn't get along.
Bro, that was
Came to
towards
three.
but that wasn't the whole time they were together.
The last championship.
And those were two professionals.
Still won.
But I'm saying those were two professionals that
These
understood
are two
it.
professionals.
But Kyrie is known to talk too much and to say something about his teammates, or he's known for that. And KD also had that whole situation with like Draymond on the
still
court.
won, though.
But what I'm saying is that like you put two volatile people like that together,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to clash against each other the same way. I won't be surprised if what KD and Draymond went through. And granted, I understand they're cool and that wasn't a big thing, but I mean they say it's not a big thing now. But I think what that happened, same situation would happen with Kyrie and KD.
Draymond's a whole different personality.
He's 100%. Okay. That was them telling us time. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna just give the quick shout out. Damn, it messed me up.
That's crazy.
But no, all right. So just a quick shout out. Today was Kobe's NBA debut
This
in
day
'96.
in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobe debuted against the Warriors. Timberwolves.
Yeah.
And they won. Kobe airballed his first shot, but
Yeah, facts.
that didn't matter.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Kobe.
Yeah, but as you can see, he turned out to what he is. So, we did have some flowers, but we gonna save it for next episode.
One of my favorite players.
Yeah, we'll keep y'all guessing, but appreciate y'all for
They
tuning in.
kicked us out early.
Right, this is the Outlet Pass.
Sorry.
Appreciate y'all.